Well, welcome back to the Unseen Threads podcast. If you would have tuned in last week, thank you for watching. We're very appreciative of all our support from our viewers. If you're new to the channel, go check out Ep.2. It kind of gives you a bit of like a history of like the Unseen Threads and a little bit about us, right? And like our, different support systems. We obviously have our sponsor, 5K. As you can see, we're both still wearing some items from them. Their website will be in the description below, 5kenterprise.com. If you actually use code UnseenThreads, you'll get 10% off. So please go check out what they have over there. They have a lot of different stuff. They're dropping some tracksuits. Obviously, they got some vests. If you like puffer vests, puffer jackets. And there's a bunch of things on the horizon that they're going to be releasing in the next coming months that I unfortunately can't tell you. But if you end up going on the website and checking it out, I'm sure you may find something that is for you. So once again, 5kenterprise.com. Code is UnseenThreads. Get
a sweatsuit. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yeah, the sweatsuits are really nice.
Yeah.
So without further ado, what's on the agenda? What's on the agenda for today?
Do you want to get right into what we have planned, or do you want to go over some topics first?
Topics.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this was a discussion that we had the other night about temperatures in the household.
Okay.
What do you feel like is the perfect temperature for it to stay at, like, during the day?
It depends on the season.
Winter.
Okay, winter. If it's winter, I would say probably anywhere between, like, the lowest it should be is 22. The highest probably 26. And that's pushing it.
26 in the winter?
26 is pushing it. That's really high.
Okay, what about the summer?
You shouldn't even have your heat on in the summer.
I say like 23, 24.
In the summer? 23.
Yeah.
What are you, an oven baked chicken? I'm talking about 23.
Yeah, rotisserie from Walmart.
No. So 23, that's too high. What, like, why are you asking?
I want to feel like I'm living in Mexico all the time.
That's not, okay. First of all, I don't think that's how that works.
That's how it feels. You feel like you're in the tropics.
But no, because in Mexico, there's like breeze and there's like, it's not like your heat's on in Mexico.
Kind of,
It's like sticky.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
What's your whole...
I think in the winter, 23. In summer, like also 23. I just always want to be like a consistent warm temperature.
Okay. I was going to ask you what country lives rent-free in your head, but clearly it's Mexico.
It's Mexico.
Why is that?
I don't know. Everything's just beautiful there. It's green, it's luscious, humid, warm, everything about it. I would move there.
That's fair.
Would you?
I mean, yeah, but not for the same reasons that you would.
Why would you move to Mexico?
You would clearly move there because you keep the house at 23 in the summer. That doesn't even...
Then I wouldn't have to if I was living in Mexico.
Oh, that's true. I mean, I just don't like the snow. Like, I definitely appreciate Canada as a country, but the one that downfalls is the weather sucks. Like, I don't know, I can't think of a time where I've been like, oh, wow. Like, I just
like
don't...
in the winter or the summer?
Regardless. Because, like in the summer, sometimes some sus weather be happening in the summer too.
All the smoke that we get from the wildfires.
Yeah, the wildfires definitely influence the weather. I mean, I guess the only thing I would say is since moving to Alberta, the weather's been a lot more stable than living in Ontario.
Really? How so?
Yeah,
does it rain a lot there?
Say it again.
Does it rain a lot?
It rains, but it rains more there than it rains here. But you get way more, like, variations of like weather. So like, for example, like right now it's winter, and I mean, like, we'll use last week as an example. It was like -30, right?
Wow.
No, I mean like here.
Oh.
You were here. What are you
I thought
daydreaming about
Ontario. I don't pay
Mexico?
attention. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mentally, I am.
Mentally, right. So no. So take Alberta's weather. So last week was -30, right?
Yeah.
Anytime it's like -30, -20, -15, that is actually the weather outside. Like that's how it actually feels.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Ontario is with the wind chill,
Oh.
and like how I don't even know if it's the humidity or like when you're by, I guess it would be the humidity, and when you're by like the water
Yeah.
and the drafts and all that stuff like that, it will make -10 feel like -30.
It's like
So
bone chilling.
bone chilling, right? So
Yeah.
that you don't really have a grasp of what how cold
What
it's
the
going to be.
temperature it actually
Like at
is.
least
Yeah.
in here in Alberta, if it says -30, you know exactly what to expect. At least I do,
Yeah.
right?
That's
like,
fair.
I went from -30 to -10, and I wasn't wearing my winter jacket.
It's like short weather.
That's what I'm saying, right? So I think that's why I would say I don't really like Canada in that aspect, and I wouldn't mind moving somewhere else. However, I don't know. There's a lot of different things with different countries that you could kind of debate.
Yeah.
Like
What would be a country that lives rent free in your head?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have one, to be honest.
Really? What would you look for in finding a place to like just go?
Warm weather, place that you can go, like maybe a beach or something. Something where there's no snow. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what bothers me.
Fair.
Because I don't mind summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on the topic of rent-free and things you can't live without, what is one thing that you can't live without? Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Stanley.
I want to actually ask you about that. So, I've noticed, like, ever since like TikTok's been really a thing, I've noticed a lot of people will buy these. We'll use the Stanley as an example. Will buy all these things based on
Everyone else having it?
everyone else having it. I guess you can say that, or based on a trend.
Yeah.
Is that why you bought it?
Not 100% why I bought it, but it definitely fed into the fact that I chose this one. Because I had like my Mammoth mug before and then it broke. So I just didn't have a water bottle and I wasn't drinking water at all. So I was like, okay, what can I get? I don't like the look of Yetis, even though they kind of look similar. But then I was seeing all of these everywhere and it's cute and it's pink and
Okay.
I'll probably be over it in 2 weeks, but
So that's what I'm saying. So with this whole, you can call it the Stanley Cup craze, because that's what I think it is. Like, so if this thing didn't blow up on TikTok, do you think you would still have bought it?
no, because I wouldn't have seen it. That's how I found out about it was on TikTok.
Right. So do you think people buy it because TikTok or social media spreads it? Or do you think people buy it because someone else has it?
I think that raises the awareness of it. People know about it because, like, I didn't buy it because 10 other people have it. I bought it because I was seeing it everywhere. Right? So it's not necessarily because other people are raving about it. It's just every second TikTok. That was just my algorithm, I guess. Maybe Stanley wanted me to buy it.
Maybe Stanley did want you to buy it. So I guess going back to seeing things everywhere, do you know what a Mandela effect is?
Kind of, not really.
Okay, so basically, Mandela effect is like when you remember something a certain way, for lack of a better term,
Yep.
but then it was never the way that you remembered
Like the
it.
Berenstain Bears.
Bernstein Bears.
It's not.
Do you want me to Google it right now?
Do you have Wi-Fi?
Because there is Wi-Fi
Do you have
up
Wi-Fi
here.
this time?
Yeah, there's Wi-Fi up here.
Okay, no, then don't.
Is it the Bernstein Bears? How did you pronounce it?
Berenstain.
Berenstein?
It's not Bernstein.
Okay, yeah, but is it Berenstein or Berenstain?
Berenstain.
So Google says many people incorrectly remember the name of a series as the Berenstein or Stein Bears. This confusion has generated multiple explanations of the memories, including unannounced name change, time travel, or parallel universes.
What?
Described as the instance of the Mandela effect.
Okay, so it's not telling us what it actually is.
So apparently it's Berenstain, like Stain,
Berenstain. Maybe I'm just mispronouncing it, but I'm closer than you are.
Okay, yeah, but
Berenstain.
regardless, so Google also says, why did Berenstain Bears change to Berenstain? So, is there anything that you can think of that is a Mandela effect?
Okay, there was actually one that I saw the other day. Fruit of the Loom. I
Yeah,
don't know
with
if
the
you see.
cornucopia?
Yes,
That was there.
that was there, and people have been posting actual shirts, but I think they came out with some kind of statement saying like, no, it was never. We never had that in there, and then people were like, no, I swear, and they went through like their old clothes and actually found it on part of the logo on the back of shirts. So that's one that I thought was a Mandela effect, but I guess it's actually not. What about you?
So there's one that I seen. It's Looney Tunes. So how do you think Looney Tunes would be spelled?
Looney.
Okay, and then tunes.
Tunes.
Oh, I always thought it was Looney Tunes, like
Otoo.
NS, like cartoons, like Looney cartoons. But it's Looney Tunes, like how you remember it.
I feel like Toons would look better. Instead of.
Yeah, it would make, it just sounds like it would make more sense.
Yeah.
Like crazy cartoons, not like crazy music. You know.
I don't think there's even music in that show, was there?
No, there is music. Every cartoon show has music.
Well, yeah, but was it primarily about music?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It should have been spelled Tons.
Yeah.
What about Curious? Do you think Curious George has a tail? Yes or no?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Wait, Curious George.
Curious
Is he
George.
the one in yellow?
Well, he's with the guy in yellow. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think so.
And what about?
Wait, does he have a tail?
No, he doesn't. You're
Okay.
right. He doesn't.
Did you think that he did?
Well, he's a monkey, so why wouldn't he have a tail? You know.
He's a cartoon monkey.
Well, beats me. I don't know. What about the hyphen in Kit Kat? Do you think Kit Kat spelled with Kit-cat or just Kit Kat?
No, I don't think it is.
You don't think it's what?
I don't think it's hyphenated.
You don't think it's hyphenated?
No.
Yeah, you're right. It's not hyphenated.
Wow, I'm on a
So
roll.
maybe you just maybe you were paying attention as a kid. Who knows?
Because it's KIT, capital K, and then capital K for cat too, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I think of a Mandela effect all the time that I guess is not really a Mandela effect because it did change. Subway's bread.
You pointed that out the other day.
So Subway. So what are your thoughts on? As a kid, do you ever remember like getting certain kind of foods, whether it be snacks, chips, and there being more?
Yes, 100%. There was something that I had the other day. I think it actually was a bag of chips. And you open it up and there's like, you're paying for air.
Right. So I actually vividly remember like getting a bag of chips at the grocery store and it having like almost a quarter less than the last time when we bought it. And I tried telling my parents, they're like, no, like they always do that. It's for packaging. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Apparently it is.
Yeah.
Just like cell phones, when you buy a new phone, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't come with the wall piece anymore, just the cable.
That's so stupid.
So like a lot of people are going to be like, oh, didn't it used to? And then eventually people are like, oh, no, that never happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, well, you do know why.
So that they can make more money. Like the phones weren't cheaper when they started taking away the chargers and the wall pieces in it.
It's also so they can maximize on shipment space. Think of how big your phone box was before. Yes.
There's so much airspace in a phone box right now. In this phone, there was just like random space. You take out that piece and
No, you're not taking it in. So the 11 Pro Max, the phone that we both had at one point, the box was like this. I wish I had it. I should have brought it. The box is like this big. The new phones, the boxes are like this big. So think about it.
Okay,
in a shipping container or in a box of phones. Let's use this table as an example. You could probably only fit 4 across, 4 that way. So 16.
Okay, but here's what I'm saying. So they're saving costs by doing that.
Yes.
Okay? The phone is still the same. So why not discount some of the phone?
Why would they do that?
Because we have to take that money and go and freaking buy a charger now.
You don't have to do anything. The reason why they're not going to discount the phone is, why do you think they're not going to discount the phone? Think about it.
I don't know.
Just think about it. Supply and demand. They know some people are going to buy it regardless.
Okay, but if it's $50 cheaper, maybe more people will buy it.
Maybe. That's highly possible. However...
It's also Apple and they don't care.
Yeah, however, there'd be no point in them, like, if they're already selling the amount in their target at whatever price. Have you not noticed that every single release of the phone costs the same amount?
I have not noticed that.
Okay, so every new release, the phone, at least for Apple, I'm not really sure about Samsung and Google, but the phone for Apple is the exact same dollar value. And then,
really?
Yes. So like,
what is it?
So for example, iPhone 15, $1,099. If I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken.
How much is it?
$1129.
iPhone 15?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's $1129. Maybe I'm wrong.
Doesn't it also depend on the storage that you have too?
It does. 15 price.
I was looking at it yesterday for my dad.
Yeah, $1129. Let's check. I think you're right. $1129. However,
sorry, say that again.
I think you're right.
One more time.
I think you're right.
Thanks.
Gonna put the Pedicam on you for that. So iPhone 15 Plus, 1280. iPhone 15, 1130. Okay.
Yep.
And then iPhone 15 Pro Max, 1549, whatever. So it's always the same price. Then they end up getting rid of certain models, keeping one of the previous model, which is going to be the 15 next year, just the standard base model. And then they discount that to a specific price. And then everything is like a domino effect. So they already have these margins or projections of, okay, this is how much we're going to make in whatever quarter or whatever year.
I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool.
That's what all the phone companies do. So all of this, so there's no point. They know people are going to buy. Unless we all stop buying phones, they're not going to discount nothing.
I think they should, just to be nice, but whatever.
Yeah, but business isn't nice.
I just want to circle back to Subway because that was something that I had as a topic. What is your go-to Subway order? Because I feel like anyone that I talk to, you go to Subway as a kid, you have an order, and that's what you stick with for life.
Chicken teriyaki, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and Italian herb and cheese.
That's really unfortunate.
Why is that unfortunate? Have you ever tried it?
No, but why would you go and get chicken? Is it like the strips of chicken?
I don't know. Why don't you try it?
What do you mean you don't know? That's what you've been eating for...
I'm not going to tell you and spoil it. Why don't you just try it? You've never tried it, and you're saying...
Because chicken teriyaki from Subway. You tell anyone that.
We should put a poll.
We should put a poll and vote. Would you try chicken teriyaki? I'm sure
there's chicken teriyaki lovers out there.
Cold cut, all the way. Italian herb and cheese.
Might as well just eat a Lunchable if you're going to go eat a cold cut. Cold cut.
What a hater coming from someone who likes chicken teriyaki.
You've never tried it.
And I will never try it. Actually, that's a lie. I might have a bite of yours once. But...
Nah, you're banned. So on the topic of Subway chicken teriyaki cold cut, have you ever had American fast food?
I don't think so. The only time I've actually been like in America was when we went, and I don't think we stopped anywhere for fast food. I don't think we stopped.
We did. We had it in Vegas.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't. Sorry, but I did.
No, I haven't.
You got to try it.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, Chili's.
But you also like Popeye's chicken, and that's a no for me. So
Popeye's. The spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes was in America first. Right. So why do you think that Canada and even though Canada and US are so close together, why do you think that there is a huge discrepancy in the quality of their food?
I don't know, but I don't think it's fair. I think
For
that we
who?
should, for us, we have freaking McDonald's and that's it.
Yeah, we don't have nearly as many fast
We
food
have
restaurants.
Chipotle now.
Yeah. We also don't have nearly as much of the population as they do.
True, but I feel like some of the like top food chains there would do very well here.
I mean, possibly, but then it goes back to the whole thing, market share. Like, why would they want to come up here,
Yeah, true.
right?
In the
When
cold.
they're already thriving, especially in the cold, right? It's like a couple years ago. So obviously we have the cell phone providers here, Rogers, Bell, TELUS, X, Y, and Z, Ray today. So a couple years ago, Verizon Wireless wanted to come to Canada, and the CRTC, which is a Canadian Radio Television Broadcasting Corporation, or whatever the C stands for.
Yeah.
They are the governing body that regulates like cell phones and all that stuff.
Yep.
Sets the prices, sets everything. They control all of that stuff. Okay. They had said no.
They said no?
Yeah, they did not allow Verizon to come up here. And my speculation, and I don't know if I'm right, but so think about it this way. So Verizon has X amount of towers. So
Yeah.
you know, like obviously your cell phone, connects to a tower, right? Like when you're driving around, there's a bunch of towers. That's how we all have service. Yeah. So Verizon already has infrastructure in America, right? Yeah. You have all of those clients in America. So let's pretend. Obviously, there's a lot of carriers. There's like, I think there's Sprint or there's whatever. There's a bunch of carriers in America. But the top two are like, or top three are like T-Mobile, I think Verizon, and AT&T, if I'm not mistaken. So think of between those three, the amount of subscribers they have, right? Which probably
their phone plans are cheap too. It's like $30 a month.
Yeah, because of all the users. Yeah. There's so many users, right? So it's easier to split up a cost when you have way more users. Yeah. So I think the speculation that I have is, had Verizon came up here, we would have had the same plans as America.
I think it was Rogers that said, who said no to it? The CRTC?
I think the CRTC is the one that ultimately had the final say. Like, I don't think Bell, Rogers, and TELUS agreed regardless.
I think all three of the carriers that we have said no, because then they would be literally out of business. Because think about it.
They would have to drop their prices.
Yeah.
They'd have to drop their prices.
They would have to go from $130 to like $25 to be competitive with
Verizon. Verizon would just take all the...
And think of it. I feel like so many people like are so angry with their phone plans right now that if there were to be a new one to come in that would be even like $60, everything included, people would leave just to go somewhere else and like leave what they have,
Yeah, people do that all the time. Like they always jump and ship to get something new or get a better experience.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, Gypsy Blanchard. Have you heard that name?
Who the hell is that?
Okay, so that is the girl who I think we watched a movie about it the other day, Run.
Oh,
where her mom like
was drugging her?
Yeah, she like brainwashed her.
Right.
Have you heard what's going on with that? Do you know anything about it? Okay.
No.
So basically, back in 2015, I think it was, her and her boyfriend at the time, she convinced him, he convinced her, whatever the case is, he killed her mom. Okay? They both went to jail. I think he got life. She is out now. Just wait. It gets better, okay? She is now extremely famous.
Of course
she has been on multiple interviews. She's been on like Good Morning America. People are like looking up to her. Okay. So what are your thoughts on that? Like that's like essentially like say Ted Bundy, for example. Like she technically is the reason for someone's death. Now the reason behind it is obviously her mom shouldn't have done that. But do you think that people should be like holding her up on a pedestal when she is essentially a criminal at the end of the day?
I mean, didn't girls hold Ted Bundy on a pedestal as well?
Yeah, but doesn't mean that that's right. I'm
not saying, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not right, obviously. But I'm not really familiar with, like, I know her story, but I haven't really been seeing what's been happening on TikTok with that. I've heard like some rumblings that yeah, she is like kind of has this like newfound fame or whatever. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people eat that kind of stuff up. So I mean, do I think she should be on a pedestal? No, but like I said, I mean, she's eating off it. If she's making bread off it,
Sure.
yeah, I'm not gonna be mad.
I just think it would be so crazy to be. I think she was in jail for 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being in jail for that long. She went in when she was very young, right?
Yeah.
I think she's. I don't know how
She
old
would have
she
went
is.
in 2015.
Yeah. So she was. I think she's like 30 some now. So she was young. Okay.
Yeah.
She, like, imagine coming out. You don't know anything about.
Think
the
about how
real
life
world.
was in 2015.
No,
versus now.
that's what I'm saying. And like, she comes out and she's just like literally famous.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of, I don't really understand how, like, so do you know if, like, did the boyfriend actually do the act? Did they?
Yeah.
So, but what was her involvement? Like,
She was also there when it happened. I think I don't know what she got charged with, but she helped like clean it up after.
maybe accessory to murder.
Yeah. But also, like, from his perspective too, like, she was also there, right? And now she has like he's watching her get all this fame and he's
Rotting away in his cell.
Yeah. Not saying that he shouldn't be because of what he committed, but
Right. Well, I don't know why he would have let her convince him to kill her mom.
that's a very common thing though. Not very common, but in
What?
like crimes that you hear of.
Yeah.
For like the guy, like the boyfriend to like convince the girlfriend of like, oh, your parents are getting in the way. I mean, again, her mom was doing very terrible things to her, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not and I guess Run is on Netflix. There's another is there another version of the
there was with Joey King. I don't
or
know
is
what
that
that
just
one.
another Mandela effect?
No, it's not a Mandela effect.
Okay.
It's with Joey King. I can't remember what it's called, but that one was actually made of Gypsy.
And that was like a documentary style or
No, it was like an actual movie. They do.
movie?
She does have a documentary though
does she?
that just came out. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet though.
Are you
Great.
going to watch it?
I wouldn't mind.
So speaking of Netflix and movies and documentaries, I don't know if this is this is definitely not a Mandela effect because I do remember when the movie theaters were popping. But whatever happened to the movie theaters? Like, you ever gone to a movie theater?
COVID happened.
Yeah, but bro, like COVID happened to the gym too, and look, people are back in the gym, working out side by side, no masks.
That's fair. I feel like everything just became like virtual. I'm sure if people could work out online, they would do that too.
That's true,
right? Like with movies, there's more streaming options. You can watch it on your phone. You literally can go on Cineplex.com and buy a movie and watch it on your TV.
No, I know, but like for me, I still like going to the movies for the experience, depending on what movie I'm watching. So like Oppenheimer, Barbie, right? Those are movies that I enjoyed because I was in the theater.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
I don't even think I would remotely enjoy watching Barbie not going to the theater.
I'm sure you would.
No, I wouldn't, because I went there, I got the popcorn, I got a chance to dress up, I got snaked because you told me to dress up in all pink.
I was in a rush and I couldn't find anything pink at the time.
That's wild.
I'm always in all black. You literally should have known.
Yeah, but the one day that you're not supposed to wear black and you told me, snake move.
You understood the assignment though. You found pink shoes somehow. I don't know where
They
you
were tan shoes. Thank you very much. So, yeah, because like now it makes me think, how do you think the movie theaters make their money? How do you think Cineplex makes its money?
They're still pretty busy. Like, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
Because even on like a Tuesday, half price, nobody's there.
To be fair, I didn't know about half price movie days until you told me about them. So maybe it's not a common thing.
Out here, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. I enjoy the experience of going to the movies. I could go, like, when we watched Oppenheimer, I think I fell asleep for like 75% of the movie, but I enjoyed it because it was just, you get out of the house, like you said, you get popcorn, you get snacks. It's the whole experience, not just the movie that you're going to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the best gift that you've ever received and the best gift, in your opinion, that you've ever given someone?
Best gift that I've ever received.
Mm-hmm.
I think for my
From me.
no, I think for my 16th birthday, my parents got me a PlayStation 3.
Ooh.
It was a
For your 13th
surprise.
birthday?
16.
Oh, okay.
It was a surprise. I think that might have been the best gift because I wasn't expecting it.
So you were surprised?
I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it. So that was pretty cool. And then they also threw like a surprise like 16th birthday
Aw,
party. So like all my
your
friends.
sweet 16?
Yeah, but I'm not a.
Okay.
Sorry. So
Sweet 16, yeah.
yeah. So yeah. I had no clue. Um, like I had
Wow.
zero idea.
So was the surprise party at your
It
house?
was at my house.
And then you left and came back?
No, so it was right after church. So my cousin was like, "Yo, come with me. Let's go do
He
some
was the
stuff."
decoy.
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And he was like older than me, so I was like, "Yo, I'm definitely gonna go with him."
Yeah.
You know. And then like he was driving around, and then he brought me to my house, and then I was like,
Did everyone like jump out?
"Yeah, they did." So it was it
That's
was really
cute.
cool. It was really cool. So shout out to that. So I think that was the best gift because it was unexpected.
Yeah. Fair.
As for me, the best gift that I've given, I don't know. I give a lot of just cards, I guess. I mean, I gave you I don't even know. I won't even count that. I don't know. I try to make each gift very thoughtful.
I was just gonna say, I feel like for you, it's not the gift itself. It's like the effort of you going into giving it to someone. You
Yeah.
know, like with the phone. Like, yeah, that's a great gift, but all the lengths and hoops that you jump through to like make it happen and make sure that I knew nothing about it, I think was
Yeah.
like the ultimate gift in that sense.
Yeah, I
too.
think like making that like trailer or whatever. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool. I got more enjoyment out of that.
My Netflix movie.
Yeah, I think with our friend Denzel, giving him the Dunder Mifflin cup.
He better be drinking from that every day.
I won't disclose where we got it from.
There was
but
only one of them.
There was only one of them, and I saw it last minute. So Denzel, if you end up watching this, you'll know that it was a last minute gift. So, but yeah, I think it was just like the thought behind it, right? Because
Yeah.
I think, like you said, anybody can give an empty gift, right?
Or something that holds like high value.
Yeah, but then like you just be like,
Like
oh,
monetary
here.
value, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
rather get like a very tiny, like thoughtful gift than something that costed someone like an arm and a leg to get.
So, what would you say for you is the best gift that you've ever received?
I think I was like 12, 13. My parents got me a puppy. And I wanted one so bad.
What's its name?
Her name was Saphira.
Oh,
She's-
was?
Yeah, babe.
Oh,
That was like very long time ago.
very long time.
Not as long as you. Yeah.
Dude.
Anyhow, I was like begging my dad for a dog for the longest time, and the day before, he like obviously knew when he was picking her up, and he was like,
Yeah.
if I could get you a dog tomorrow, I would. And he was like, I promise. And I was like, okay, well, obviously you're not going to. And then I don't even think it wasn't in the winter, so I don't think it was for my birthday, but I think it was just that's when they got it. And we had like a tree house in the backyard with a slide. And my mom told me to go and like find my dad in the backyard. And he was hiding under the slide with the little puppy. And then he let her go and she came running to me. It was so cute. I had no idea what was happening.
That is cute.
Yeah.
That is cute for sure. Yeah, I mean, what about gifts that you've given?
The gibbet with my face on it.
Can't use that. Use something else.
Why? That's
Use something else. That's so biased.
It's not biased because I really genuinely enjoyed giving you something with my face on it. I actually gave Adelina a pair of tickets to a Toronto Raptors game because that is her favorite team. So I got her that, and then her cousins surprised her because they also lived in Toronto, and they got tickets right next to her too.
Oh.
So that was a pretty cool gift that I got to give.
There you go. There you go. So in the realm of sporting competitions, we won't talk about basketball again like we talked about last week. You don't want to hear about your fights and stuff.
UFC coming soon.
We talked about this. You and UFC do not mix.
I would.
Tell them what you would do.
No, because then you'll have to bleep it out. Shut up. There you go.
Okay.
I would. Okay, continue.
So little did you know, I got the strongest UFC female fighter.
Let's go.
To come.
Let's go.
She's coming right now.
Okay.
You're shaking, aren't you? Anyways, so have you, in the realm of like UFC sports fighting, actually, have you ever seen those clips of like slap fight on TikTok?
I have.
What do you think about that, like sport in general?
All I think about when I see those videos is like how their ears must just be ringing. Like imagine being hit that hard and like having like there's people watching. That's embarrassing. You have to get up and like act like you're good, you know?
Well, yeah, but yeah, just think of all the brain damage, like CTE, like all that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Like why, like, so at what lengths, what would you go, like if, how much money would it take for them to get you on that show? What if you're in like severe debt and they're like, yo, we'll clear up all your debt and we'll give you 50,000?
No.
Really?
No.
50,000?
No. You
think
would?
about it though. I mean,
No.
think about it. You just have to slap the other person harder.
That is actually one of my biggest fears is like getting hit in the face.
Okay, but 50,000.
I don't care.
Think about it.
I'd live in a box on the street.
That's how I know you would never do UFC. So listen, okay? Listen.
I'm listening.
You're in debt.
I understand you.
You're on the brink of bankruptcy.
Okay.
They say, yo, we'll clear up all your debt and we'll give you 100,000. Come on. You don't even have to win. They just want you to come on.
No. They hit so hard. People get knocked out from one slap. I'm not doing that.
And you would fight MMA?
Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense. I think the people that do slap fight are crazier than the people that do MMA.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever seen them?
I think you should put a clip in here.
Have you seen them?
I think you should.
I don't want to get copyrighted. They go. The one guy keeps his hand here. He goes. He lines up. He lines up.
I know.
What? Is not a bad word. It's in.
It's a gardening tool.
Yes.
Okay. No, I wouldn't.
And it's in Santa's speech, so it can't be that bad.
Oh my God. Okay. Would you?
It depends on how much they offer.
I think you would do it for free.
I would.
The way that you're talking about it right now.
I would not do it for free. I would not do that for free.
Maybe you do it for a Costco hot dog.
No. I would not do that for free. I would do it for a specific undisclosed amount of money.
No, you gotta disclose it.
No.
Why?
No.
Because you're scared they're gonna message you after they see this. 10?
Yeah. You know how much money 10 grand is? If someone came to me and was like, yo, here's a stack of 10 G's, go slap someone.
You could die. You literally could die.
Not if I hit him harder. Bro.
What do you
10
mean?
G's.
If you go first and you hit him harder, but then he hits you, you're done. Are you doing a sprinkler or what?
I know that's a form. Like they
Do you think that they like train for that?
Definitely. Just like F1 drivers train their neck. Pause.
Okay.
They definitely do neck exercises.
I saw a guy at the gym once. There's like a contraption that you put on your head.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Well, I'm not gonna do it on camera, but.
What was he bobbing his head back and forth?
But like his head was like in between his knees, and then he had a
Hey,
plate.
yo.
Yeah.
What do
and
you
then
mean?
Just wait, and then he had like a plate. You know the extension to do like kickbacks, where you can put your heel in it.
He had his head in that?
It was like a little bit bigger, and he put it over his head, and then he was like leaning over, and then he had a plate attached to it.
And he was moving his neck?
Yeah.
Maybe he fights UFC, or maybe he's trying to train to be an F1 driver.
Maybe he wants to do a slap fight.
Or maybe he wants to do a slap fight. Because look, he's preparing to get 10 G's.
Good on him.
Yeah. Just train your neck, train your tolerance. A lot of people have different pain tolerances.
You'd have to do like pec too.
What do you mean, pec?
Pec, like your chest.
That's what I was doing.
I know, but I'm saying you'd have to train it.
Yeah. Train your pec, your arms.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll come support you when you go do it.
And get none of the prize money though. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
Oh my god.
Kobe, I hate it had to be him. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. Damn, it was crazy.
That was a year ago, hey?
No, 4 years ago. Wow.
Can we cut that out?
No, we're not going to.
Okay.
It's one take.
It was 4 years ago?
One take only.
No, it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's 4 years ago.
Wow.
January 26, 2020. I mean, you don't watch basketball, so I don't expect you to know. But I actually vividly remember what I was doing. I just felt so bad. I think I felt bad, and I felt even worse when I found out his daughter was on the thing. But rest in peace, Kobe, and his daughter, and everybody else that was on that on flight, on the helicopter. So, shifting gears to something more lighter, I said that I was going to do the 4 hot dogs.
Yeah.
Where they at? Don't close your computer.
I'm not closing it.
I unfortunately didn't get your pickle cake because I don't even know where you would get that.
You would make it. So you were supposed to make it.
There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Show the camera what's on it, too.
Bro, I'm not eating this.
Not only are you going to eat that one, you're going to eat this one,
There's
this
no
one,
way.
and this one.
No, there's no way.
You have to. No. Do you want me to get you a cup of water? Okay, serious question. What did you do to train for this?
Nothing. You don't train to eat hot dogs.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't train to eat hot dogs.
Okay, no, this is like a straight.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, ready? Go.
I'm not.
You're going pretty slow for someone who's
Yeah.
being timed right now.
I never said it was going to be on timer.
I did just now.
I said.
So you're just going to be casually eating hot dogs? You're making me hungry now.
Have one.
No, I'm good.
Have one.
I don't want a dry hot dog.
What's wrong?
I can already tell how dry your mouth is right now. There's no way you just ate it like that.
What do you mean? Like it's like chips.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, did I ever tell you about the time I got kidnapped by a truck driver?
No.
Okay. So I worked at a truck rental company, right?
Okay.
This was within my first, I think, like month of being there. I didn't get proper training because it was a very busy time.
Yeah.
So my job was to check in the rentals when people would bring them back.
Right.
So this guy came in. No one told me that you're supposed to turn the tractor off when you get in there, okay? And there's also like a sleeper trailer. So there's like a bed in the back, okay? So I went in, I was checking to make sure that like fire, flare, everything that needed to be in there was in there. And the driver gets in.
Okay.
Okay, he was like an older man. I didn't really like, I was too like nervous to say anything. And he was like, oh, I just have to go fill it up with gas. Because that was like one of the rules. You had to bring it back full or we charge you.
Okay.
So he's like, it's just across the street. And in my mind, I didn't think I was in any danger. The only thing I thought of was like, I'm going to get in trouble for leaving work.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, it's across the street. So this was on Yellowhead, kind of by the Costco, actually right across from the Costco. So he starts driving. I thought he was going to go to Costco. No, keeps going. Okay. Past the Hyundai. We were driving for like half an hour. Okay. We drive past this like murder scene. Why are you eating it like that?
Like what?
Okay. We drive past this murder scene. Okay. And it was like all taped off with caution tape. There were like investigative crews there. It was wild. And he was like, look how cool that is. I was like, what? And he was like, when I was driving here, I saw the dead body.
What?
It was pretty cool. And I was like, Okay, so I started getting like really uneasy, but like
Right.
didn't want to say anything. I was kind of like downplaying the scenario.
Like eerie vibes you're getting.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he started talking about weapons and how he has like all these guns at home and like all of this, whatever. And I just froze, and it was so scary because you think that if you're in a certain scenario, you would like know what to do.
Yeah.
But I guess you're fight or flight. You can eat it like a normal hot dog.
There's no way.
Why? This is even worse.
How's it worse?
You are gonna get roasted in group chats for eating like that.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Have you ever seen a dude eat a banana? They take it, peel it, and break it off, and eat it like it's like cashews.
You can. I want you to know that the way that you're eating it right now is even worse. Anyhow, so yeah, he took me to this really creepy gas station. I had no cell service, no nothing. And I told him if he didn't bring me back, I was going to call the police. And then he just brought me back.
So did you end up calling the police after?
Like an hour later, no. I was too scared. I felt like I was in the wrong because I was in the car with him.
That's fair.
That was terrifying. Or maybe I just annoyed him so much that he just wanted to bring me back.
Maybe.
How are you doing over there? You're only one down.
Soft.
Dry.
Hope people enjoy the ASMR of me chewing. It's going to be in there.
No, it's not. It's not crunchy. And you're chewing with your mouth closed. They're not going to hear nothing.
You sure about that?
You know what you could use right about now?
I am not drinking out of that.
What if I do the little sippy hole?
I'm not drinking out of that. I refuse to join that trend.
I have a video of you drinking out of it.
Yeah, because I was taking a pill and I almost choked.
Yeah, so Stanley saved
my
your life.
My life was on the line.
So Stanley saved your life is what you're trying to tell me.
No, me drinking from a cup saved my life. Is there even ice in there?
No.
I don't know why.
Yeah, there is actually.
Thank you. Anyways,
Why would you do that?
Now that that's out of the way. So, is there any other hot topics that you got?
Actually, yeah.
Please.
Okay, picture this. You own a dog.
Okay.
Okay? You're walking your dog. Someone comes up to you and says, "Is he pet friendly?"
Okay.
What would you think that he meant?
Well, I obviously said that to the guy because I thought it's pet friendly, meaning like, can I pet him? I'm not a dog owner, so I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only person that thinks that.
That pet friendly means, can I pet your dog?
Yes. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you are the only person who thinks that.
No, you can ask.
Pet friendly means like, are they good with other pets?
Why would I care if they're good with other pets?
That's probably what the guy was wondering too when you asked him.
Well, yeah, that's why
Especially
he looked at me weird.
You didn't have a dog with you.
I have 3.75 dogs with me now.
You have 2 extra ones right here. Too.
Nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I feel like that was a mistake.
You still have 3
I'm
to
not
go.
finishing that.
Babe, you have to.
I'm not finishing that.
You have
no,
to.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Do it for the unseen threads.
I'm not finishing that. I'm not finishing that. So, anyways, I mean,
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Okay, you're not the one eating 4 hot dogs. Like what?
I'm not the one who said that I would eat 4 hot dogs.
Okay, you know what?
Insert clip here of you saying that.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Well, thanks for tuning in to. I guess this is the second episode.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're not tired of us yet, and if you are, I would understand. But Next episode or in the next couple episodes, we may have a special guest joining us. So please tune in so you can hear a little bit more of the banter, the history behind the madness called the Unseen Threads. And do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, you have to finish these.
Anyways, not finishing that. So yeah, I mean, if you came for the 4 hot dogs, I'm sorry. I don't know what you were thinking.
That's the only reason why everyone is here right now.
It's fine. They're already here and they're at the end and they're disappointed. So the least that you could do is just like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And use the Unseen Threads code.
Yeah, and use the Unseen Threads. Once again,
5K.
5kenterprise.com is our sponsor. If you head over there and use the code UnseenThreads for 10% off. Oh, God.